So finally, here's the video, a Q&A for my characters. I figured with all the new people here, it was time I did something like this, because people are getting confused. So I'm going to split this into two sections. First section will be Diane and Robin, and other characters that are related to their story. Second section will be with the trio of idiots, Diana, Anne, and NADROJ'S, from the Before the Afterlife comic, which, if you didn't know there was a comic, there is, and the link is in the description. Also in the description, I made a playlist of videos that have important pieces to some characters' backstories, so if you're interested in that, also in the description. On with the questions. So first thing I'm going to talk about is Diane and Diana, because a lot of people are getting confused. So Diane is the one who suffers from the eating disorder, and Diana is the personified eating disorder. Diana did have a life before becoming this voice, but it's completely unrelated to Diane's story, because they never met in person. But yeah, I'm just clearing that up. Favorite type of spaghetti? I only thought there was one type of spaghetti, which is just spaghetti, so please enlighten me in the comments if this isn't true. I don't eat pasta that often, so I don't know. When did LARS'S obsession with dead children begin? It never did. Is Bella dating anyone? Nope, she is currently a single Pringle. Does Robin date anyone else after LAR'S? I haven't thought that far ahead yet, but I think she fits the role of being that cool soccer mom who doesn't actually have kids but spends so much time with Diane's kids she could almost say they're hers. What is your favorite color of the alphabet? I think the comment underneath this one answers it perfectly. Who is dating who? So Diane and Kevin are engaged. Lars and Robin used to be dating, but that ended badly. And then Diana and NADROJ'S are also dating. Who's the smarter one? Diane is a genius. What jobs do they have? Diane is an archaeologist, Robin is a human resources manager, Kevin is an editor/writer, Bella is a psychologist, Jack is a vet, and Lars is an accountant. Who is Bella? Bella is Diane's younger sister by 2 years. She's a confident 5-foot-tall being. Jack, who's the oldest of the 3 siblings, likes to pick on her for being short, but if Jack dare goes at Diane, Bella is there to protect her because Bella is hella defensive over Diane. How long have Diane and Robin known each other, and how did they meet? They've known each other since they were 5, and in the story they're in their late 20s, so a good 20 years they've known each other. Robin moved from the UK down to Toronto, and it just so happened that Diane's family were her neighbors, so they were bound to cross paths. Who do you ship Jack with? Nobody really, but sometimes it's funny to pretend he keeps trying to steal Kevin from Diane, but it doesn't actually happen. Who does Bella hate the most? Nobody really. She does dislike the girls who bullied Diane into her eating disorder because, once again, Bella is very protective over Diane. Is Kevin a queen? How long have Kevin and Diane been together, and when's the wedding? They've been together for 4 years, and the marriage happens around the 5th year after the main storyline, which I haven't actually got to, so What is LARS'S favorite song? I couldn't think of a specific song, but I'm picturing him being into those emo songs, stuff like My Chemical Romance and Get Scared. Robin and Diane's favorite thing to do. Their favorite thing to do is when they have their get-together every Saturday, and they just kind of hang out. It's just something they do. What was the cause of Diane's eating disorder? So in her grade 11 years, some girls started bullying her because they were jealous of her in general. They picked on her for her body, which led Diane feeling like she had to fix it, and then she started with eating healthy, but then it just turned into restricting food and exercising, and it fell apart, yeah. Diane's favorite music. The Doors. Does Bella know any languages? Yes, both English and French. All 3 siblings are both fluent in English and French because their dad's side is French and their mom's side is English. Is Diane's hair natural or dyed? If natural hair could do that, I'd be amazed. Life growing up for Daisy and Kevin. The 2 were super close. Kevin had a harder time with living at home because his parents didn't really care for him and neglected him and stuff, and then they absolutely adored Daisy, so they had 2 different lives growing up, but despite that they were still super close. Does anyone like musicals? Jack does. He's a musical/drama kid, so obviously he likes musicals. So that is the questions for Diane and Robin and all those people. On to the trio of idiots. Who is NADROJ'S, Diana's, and Anne's host? So for those of you who don't know, the host is the person the personified illnesses affect. So my girlfriend Jordan is NADROJ'S host, my friend London is Anne's host, and both myself and Diane are Diana's host. Is Anne socially anxious? For the most part, yes. How do certain levels of anxiety affect Anne? She's an anxiety representative, so she gets really excited if there's a high amount of anxiety around. If there's an especially high level of anxiety around, she picks up on it and usually shapeshifts into it unintentionally. Why do Diana and Diane look similar? So representatives for illnesses take the form of their host physically, so for example, hair and sometimes medical problems. So like with Diane, she has really bad eyesight, so Diana also has really bad eyesight, but they'll keep their former body shapes, so that's why Diane is a stick and Diane's not. How did Diana, NADROJ, and Anne meet, and how did they all die? So that is in the comic, which is in the description. So the how did they die is not answered yet, but I'm getting to it. So if you just subscribe to it and watch it or read it or whatever, you'll find out. Why is Diana so thin? She actually wasn't always like that. She comes from one of the wealthiest families in her town, but after becoming a heavy smoker and a drug user and running away, she just kind of started dropping weight because she prioritized smokes and drugs over food because she's a smart human being. Can the 3 trio of idiots describe each other in 3 words?
Oh boy, if I could describe Diana in 3 words. Bossy, know-it-all, and I'm just gonna say it now. Pretty gay. Yeah. Pretty freaking gay. As for Anne, she has a weak appearance, but obviously she's not. Quiet and pretty shy. I mean, I don't have anything bad to say about her.
So I would think of NADROJ as annoying, kind of smart. She is a chemistry geek, so, smart-ish and kind of hot. What I would say for Anne, she's quiet, she's kind of meh. But she's also really super scary, like, don't get on her bad side.
So Anne was too camera shy to answer these questions, so she has nothing to list off for you guys. NADROJ, do you have feelings for Diana?
How do you even assume that I care about someone like her? Of course I don't, you fucking imbecile. Okay, maybe a little.
Are you scared of Anne?
You think I'm scared of her? No!
So that is all the questions. I hope I got them all. I hope I cleared up a lot of things for you guys. If you got any more questions, just drop them in the comments and I'll try to answer them all. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
I just realized how I say gay. Why do I say it like that? Oh yeah, she's pretty freaking gay.